Hello, good morning. My name is Ranjan Jha and I am a VARC faculty and also the GWPI coach here at iQuanta-Patna. Well, now that cattle scorecards are out and most of the business schools have started rolling out their admission process, we are all set to begin our GWPI classes here at iQuanta-Patna. So please come and have a look at this slide. These are the ingredients of GWPI that we wish to cover throughout the next 3-4 months. And we have a very comprehensive, robust program wherein we will take into consideration each and every ingredient in great detail. So the first thing that we are going to talk about is your curriculum vitae or resume. Now, why resume is important? Although most of the business schools do not ask for resume during GWPI, it is important because eventually you need it. Once you land in any business school, you need your professional CV. That is point number one. Point number two, there are certain business schools that require your resume even in GWPI. And most importantly, you need all your relevant information in a central piece of document. Therefore, you need a very good resume. And we tell you, we train you, comprehensively to make a very good profile. So that is point number one. Second is statement of purpose. Now, this statement of purpose has been a Western concept. However, over the period of last 15-20 years, Indian universities have started asking for statement of purpose. Now, again, this requires proper training. You need to use, you need to make it quite interesting. So we will train you to make it interesting. We will train you in the domain of creative writing. We will train you how to start it on an interesting note, on an intriguing note, so that you can catch the attention of your reader. Third is written ability test. Well, boys and girls, most of you are aware that group discussion over the last 10-15 years has been replaced with WAT, written ability test. IIT Madras calls it reflective writing, but that's a different nomenclature. Basically, it means essay writing. So you are supposed to write an essay anywhere in between 300 to 500 words within 15-20 minutes. So there is no dearth of time. But again, essay writing requires training. Like SOP, it has to be interesting. There is an opening, then there is main body, and finally there is conclusion. So we train you in all those, discourse markers, sentence connectors, those creative lines, and we suggest you various codes. We tell you how you can use facts and figures while writing an essay. And every day there will be practice session. We will ask you to write the essays here और उसे हम एडिट करेंगे, हम पढ़ेंगे, हम एडिट करके फिर अगले दिन आपको लौटाएंगे. तो अगले 3-4 महीनों में उसकी जो प्रैक्टिस होगी वो बहुत ज़्यादा होगी और काफ़ी डिटेल में होगी. अगला जो पॉइंट है, यस, पर्सनल इंटरव्यू, द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट. Personal interview is the opportunity for you to make your presence felt. Now here you cannot complain. In group discussion you can complain, that yes, others didn't allow you to speak, but personal interview is the opportunity for you to showcase, to demonstrate all your capabilities, all your credentials, So there will be plenty of mock sessions, and we have an exhaustive list of questions wherein we train you in all the 4 areas. First is HR, the personal part. Tell me something about yourself and all those things. Biggest success in your life, biggest failure, ethical dilemma that you have faced so far. All those kind of questions we will train you. Next comes your domain, academics, your subject of graduation, or if you have work experience, they will ask you about your work experience. So that is point number 2. And then point number 3 is general knowledge and general awareness. They do ask you questions from static GK. They do ask you questions on current affairs. And finally, the 4th part is why MBA, the specialization, then questions pertaining to that particular institute where you are appearing for interview. So basically, we train you in all these 4 areas. Then comes extempore. Extempore or lecturate. Various institutes call it lecturate. Now, extempore is what? A speech delivered without previous preparation. I am Rohtak conducts extempore during the course of personal interview only. FMS Delhi University that conducts extempore separately. So yes, we have daily practice sessions for extempore also. Group discussion, very important. So for group discussion, what we aim to do is to engage you in group discussion every day in class, and after each discussion there will be review, there will be feedback by the moderator and also by your fellow fellow students. You will get feedback from the audience also, so there will be peer group review as far as group discussion is considered. And group discussion, as I told you at the outset, is going to be a daily phenomenon. Next is case study. There are certain institutes that conduct case-based GD, like Shillong. So they will give you a case, and that case is typically, don't get daunted by hearing this term case study. So they are not going to ask you very difficult cases. The cases will be pretty simple. It will be mostly HR based and slightly maybe a happy blend of HR and marketing. And we will train you in this area also. So we will train you how to identify a problem, how to move ahead, and how to think of fallback option, who are the stakeholders, how can you take a rational decision, by keeping ethics in mind. So there are various things that we have in mind, and we have more than 50 cases here that we intend to discuss in class. And here in this slide, the final thing is general awareness. Yes, I admit that we cannot train you in general knowledge and general awareness. General knowledge is static GK and general awareness is current affairs. Yes, I agree that we cannot train you in this very vast area within a very short span of time. However, we will give you ample guidelines to boost your confidence, and we will tell you how to read and what to read. So this is it as far as GWPI classes are concerned. But we are not yet done. We are different. We are iQuanta, and how we are different, I am going to tell you. We are going to train you for your initial 3 months in the campus of any leading business school. And boys and girls, it's going to be a very hectic schedule, and you have to work under strict deadlines. So there are students, roughly 30-40% of them, who do not do their proper homework, and they straightway head to a business school, and then they are confronted with problems aplenty. So we want to avoid such an unwanted situation. So what you would require during orientation there, during initial month or maybe initial term, variety of HR questions and situations they will train you, because in a way they will be training you for your SIPs, summer internship. And we are going to train you in this domain for GWPI also, but along with, we will also be training you for your first term. So that list of HR questions is going to be quite exhaustive one. Second is economics, basic concepts. Yes, as a business manager, you need to know basic economics terms, whether you have studied economics before or not. Now it is imperative. Third, business maths. Yes, especially stats. You need to be very good at numbers, whether you intend to specialize in HR, then also you are going to enter, those hallowed campuses of corporate world. So you need to be very good at numbers. Next is Excel. You should just be well versed with Excel at the basic level. Rather, you need to be a pro in Excel. You need to be a champion of Excel. So yes, we will train you in that area also. Business communication, yes. VAT, group discussion, extempore, these all tools will effectively, will lead you towards that perfection in business communication. And you need to be a very good communicator. After all, MBA is all about personality. And yes, accounts. Whether you are a commerce graduate or not, it hardly matters. You need to, know what is a balance sheet, what is an asset, what is a liability, and all those things, in great detail. I'm just talking about the basic stuff. But yes, you need to be well versed with basic accounts. So, going through this PPT must have given you a very, comprehensive idea of what are the things that we are going to cover over the next 3-4 months. Boys and girls, even if you do not wish to do an MBA and you do not want to, you do not want to specifically go for a management program, then also trust me, mark my words, these 3-4 months are going to be life defining for you. Therefore, I urge you, if you're in a position, please do join us, and you will remember these 3-4 months for the rest of your life. Thank you so much. May you all have a great day.